Hi. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes before I get started, but I don't know. I'm excited, so I started her. Hello. Oh, you left. That's all right. That's all right. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, I think I'm going to start just with showing you guys what I've been working on. I've decided that for May, I'm going to do a junk journal for my planning. So this is my journal or my planner just for the month of May. The cover is eco-dyed. Look at those strawberries. Have you ever? The cover is eco-dyed watercolor paper. I just glued a little bit, like a scrap of lacy kind of crocheted fabric on the front. I've got two little fold outs here. This one is going to be like where I write down my May goals. So it opens up all the way out like that. I wonder if I can lift you guys up. No. Up a little bit. Okay, so I've got this fold out here. That's going to be my goals for May. And this one just has a couple of journaling cards in there. I saw this one on Gail Agustinelli's YouTube channel and made one. And then I just decided to glue it in there. Got a little notebook here. Okay, what do we have? There's our May calendar. I'm just going to flip through super fast so you can see what I've got. Notes up front, lots of space for notes up front. And then how I do it is I just need one page for each day. So this is April 26th through May 2nd. So I'll start this one on Monday, and then there's a day per page and then 3 pages just for notes for the week. I can always tape in more pages if I need to. So that goes on for the whole month. There's 8 pages, so 4 sheets per week. 5 sheets per week. So 7 pages plus 3, 10. 5 sheets per week. I am using book pages. I looked for the pages where I may not have put them in a junk journal because they're so blank, but they're perfect for this because I actually need to be able to write in here. And then the ones where see here, I decided I didn't really want to write on top of there, or I might make notes or something, but my to-do list is not going to be good on there. So I put in a little pocket so I could put a card in there, and I'll write my to-do list for this day on the card. And that's it. So that just goes there. There's a little thing I made because I like pretty stuff, you guys. I'm going to do the flip through of this more thoroughly later, closer to the 1st, but I just wanted to show you because this is what I've been working on this week. So there's my planner for May. I love it. Okay. And the other thing I've been working on, this is, I kid you not, the cutest thing ever. So this was a children's book I found, and it had dinosaurs. I don't know if you can tell, but there's shimmery red dinosaur outlines on the cover of this book, which is called The Dinosaurs. If the Dinosaurs Came Back by Danny Most. I think Danny, I don't know his first name actually. Is Danny Most the guy from Happy Days? I don't think his name is Danny Most. Anyway, it just says Most. So what I did, you guys, I made a plot book. Look how adorable this is. So there's my Post-it notes. They're attached with elastic. So that's what these knots are the elastic. I've got Post-it notes and some index cards there. And then I have chipboard, 4 pages. And there it's in here it's just 2 pages, actually 4 sides. So I've got Act 1, Act 2, parts 1 and 2, and Act 3. And they're in here with elastic, so I can change it out, right? If I am working on a different book and I want to still use this, I can remove this and put a different one in. And then I've got a little notebook here and a pen loop. And the whole thing I can hold together with this. If you are not familiar with plot boards, we use Post-it notes to put the scenes in for Act 1, 2 parts of Act 2 and Act 3. And this is a portable plot board. How stinking cute is that? So I've been working on, those are my 2 things I've been working on this week. But I went to an auction. Oh no, before I do that, I wanted to share with you some things that I got, that I found when I was, so just before we moved to Pennsylvania, I went to a thrift store in Reno where we lived, and I bought a couple of things, and then I packed them up and we moved, and I just found them. So it's been like 3 years and I just found them. So these are not new thrift store things to me, but I haven't used them yet because they've been packed up since like the day I bought them. So I found these rubber stamps at Goodwill, but at the bin store. I don't know why they were at the bin store. I think someone would have bought them at the regular store, but whatever. So I have 4 vintage ones, or vintagey looking ones with these wood handles. Look at that one. I love you. It says it's well loved too. So I've got a little I love you stamp, and you're not even going to believe these. I'm going to show you that one last. So these ones. So there's unclassified and private, right? Just the word. But look at this one. How perfect is that for a writer? It says rough draft. I'm so glad I found these again. And then I've got some, I love this one, little clouds and rain. There's no maker on that one. Little, I love you birds. That one's brand, it has not even been used. Here's a little house plant. Ooh, that one has been used a lot, but it's cute as a button. It's a very Art Deco one to me. Little bird and a moon with a little swirly. There's a tree, kind of Asian looking. Hello. And another little kind of Art Deco-y, Asian-y. This says Inca Dinka Doo. That's who made this. Inca Dinka Doo. Anyway, I found those. And also, there's more. Hold on. Let me put these back. There's more. I couldn't believe that rough draft one, though. Is that perfect or what? Old vintage rough draft stamp. I couldn't have found that if I was looking for it. Okay, and then I found these at the same time that I found those, and they're just a set of, these are just rubber stamps. Someone has used them. It's missing one, so it's missing this kind of long, skinny one that goes in there, but like, who cares? How cute are those? This was at the Goodwill. I remember they were at the Goodwill where you pay by the pound. So it would have probably been $1, maybe 50 cents. Cute as a button. All right, and one more thing, and then I'm going to show you what I got this week. But I found this too that I got. This one has a price tag on it for $1, but I got it at the Goodwill where you pay by the pound. So it probably was $1. Sometimes they would put heavier items a price on them because it would have cost too much. This is a metal, like a vintage metal filing box, like a I don't know. Do I have a ruler right here? I do not. You know, it's a big one, big file box. I wouldn't say at least 5x8, like 5x8. But it's like someone has painted on it this kind of Art Deco-y, I don't know. Anyway, and there's like a little applique, and it's like nicely vintagey, worn away paint. And I don't know what they had. I wonder what they had stuck in there. There's like some kind of little weird elastic in there. Anyway, I love this, and I bought it, and then I moved, and I never saw it again until this week. Okay, so a couple things happened this week. One is that my local, this is something I don't know if other places, if you want to leave in the chat where you live does this, but where I live, you know, some people have garage sales, but most times people just bring their stuff down to what is called it's an auction, and it's like a garage sale auction. They put the nicer things up front and auction them off one at a time. And the garage sale type stuff, they put in the back and they auction off the whole table. So it'll be like, you know, it'll bid, and someone will, you know, if there's something someone wants and is worth something to them, might go up high, like $20 or even $50. And then that person can take however many items they want for the price that they want at. And then anyone else can take them for anything for that price too, one at a time, like one person at a time. And then they do it again and again and again until it gets down to $1. That's how they do the back room, like garage sale type auction. And I haven't been for over a year, but I went this weekend because I have been vaccinated. And I got, oh my God, I got some, I have one more thing to show you that I found that I got at before we moved. But then I'm going to show you the stuff I got at the auction. And I also got some books, because the lady from the YMCA who is collecting books for a fundraiser sale they're going to have in May, messaged me and said she had some more old ones, and did I want to come take a look, which, yeah, of course I wanted to go take a look. So I did, but I found these that I bought just before we moved to away from Reno to Pennsylvania at Goodwill. I think I got these at Goodwill. I got them at a thrift store. It's a set of readers, right? More Wilson readers. They are, you guys, I kid you not, they're fairy themed readers. So this is the book 2, grade 1. It's called Fairy Helpers. And it is copyrighted 1927. And just, you guys, look, how is that the cutest thing you've ever seen, or what? So I have 2 Fairylands. Like maybe kids would like school better if they still used books like this, right? This is so stinking adorable. So it's illustrated by Dorothy Rittenhouse Morgan. And I have 5 of them. Grade 1, book 1, grade 1, book 2, second reader, phonic book 3, grade 3, and third reader. Look, Across the Rainbow Bridge. So cute. All right, so those I already had them, but I bought them just before we moved to Pennsylvania. I packed them, and then I just now found them. Okay, so I had this week I went to the auction. I went to the antique store, which I have a good story about for you. And I went to my local thrift stores, and the YMCA lady called me and said, did I want to come look at some books? Which the answer to that was, well, yes, of course I want to come look at some books. So I'm going to start with showing you what I got from the YMCA lady. So she had a big old stack of paperbacks for me. And I like paperbacks because I use the covers to make notebook covers. And they also make really good journaling cards, like if you back them with something. So I might do that with some, and some of them I might just make into notebook covers. So I have this cool cover that's Homer, the Iliad, 1973. Moby Dick. There's like all of these classics. I really felt like they're all from the same person, Lily Thomas, right here in my hometown. And I really thought these might be like school books from her, for her, like from back in the day. This is a 1961 copy of Moby Dick. Julius Caesar. How cool is that? It's a good one. 1959. This one has like two different peoples and a bookstore that I wish was still here, but is not. The Rivals by Sheridan. I love that cover. Look at that lady. How cool is she? This is 1958. It's a play. No, it's not a play. It is a play. It's a play. So I think the pages will be cool, but the cover is fantastic. So I got those. You guys, she set aside, I'm not even joking, a giant pile of them for me. So I'm going to try to go through them a little faster. What do we have? William Shakespeare. These are all like 60s, late 50s to early 70s. The four comedies by, Shakespeare's four comedies. Red Badge of Courage. Love and Conflict. I loved the picture there. Love and Conflict. This is Angela Ambrosia, the story of a girl's winning fight for life. I just loved the cover of this. I wonder how old this particular one is. This is a weekly reader book from 1979. I don't know. Something about this cover really appealed to me. The Wounded Healer. I don't know. I don't think I meant to get that one, but there it is. It's got kind of a cool marbly look, but I don't know what I would do with that one. There's another Shakespeare, though, Hamlet. There's Brave New World. I love this one. Hi, Shelly. Oh, this one has an ephemera. It's, oh, see that? Joyous Christmas and a Happy New Year from Marymount College of Virginia in 1965. So this is, I was right, these were school books for someone from 1965, I guess, some of them. It's got like a little Christmassy school book or bookmark in there. I'm going to set that aside. The Screw Tape Letters by C.S. Lewis. I loved this cover of this. I've seen lots of covers of this. This is the coolest one I think I've ever seen. This is 1961 edition. Here's Ellie, oh my God, Weisel's Night. It's a beautiful cover. The subject here is pretty dark, so I'm not sure that I would use this for a journal, just because I don't think it would be appropriate, but I wanted it anyway. Ayn Rand's Anthem. Ooh. Oh, I dropped one. Ernest Hemingway's A Farewell to Arms. Isn't that pretty? It's another one that's like a war book, so maybe it's classic enough that I could do something with it, though. Hard Times by Charles Dickens. Romeo and Juliet. Oh my gosh. Inherit the Wind. These are 50 cents each. And then the money went to the YMCA, which made me really happy. I love the YMCA. Inherit the Wind. Ooh, I'm going to have to put these away. Silas Marner. That's a great cover of that one. This one looks older to me. It's only 45 cents, brand new. 1962. And Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. I feel like I need to find whoever Lily Thomas is. I think we could be friends. Mark Twain, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. This is a 50 cents. Well, someone wrote 15 on there. But you can see right there, the original price was only 50 cents. So, again, this Lily Thomas, she wrote her name in every book. Everyone. I don't know. I don't see a date in here. That's weird. Oh, there we go. It's 1959. And last one is, I just thought the cover was gorgeous. John Gardner's Grendel. I'm going to put these away. So the paperbacks were 50 cents each. And I got a bunch of them because, you know, they were gorgeous and I was excited. I was also like in this lady's office, so I was did not, like, she was just watching me, so I did not take my time. But I only see one there that maybe I would not have chosen to get if I had looked a little closer. Then I got 5 hardbacks from her. Ooh. Oh, me either, Shelley. I don't really know what this is. The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. If anyone, I feel like this is maybe some kind of a religious text. It definitely reads like poetry. It's beautiful on the inside, and it's got a great cover on the outside. It reads definitely like poetry, but I feel like it might be some sort of a religious text, and I'm not sure. And then I feel a little bit silly that I don't know, but that's okay. I'm going to research it, but it's beautiful. The Popular Science Illustrated Almanac for Homeowners. This, I think, was 70s. 1972. And it's just like every day, something to do in your house. Like August 16th, do you need a humidifier? August 17th, you can plant evergreens now. And it's got these like monocolor prints that I think are fantastic. Very 70s. And then there's pages like this for each month. So very cute. I was so excited when I saw this one. I love these Better Homes and Gardens. They're binders, 5-ring binders, and I have had many of the cookbooks. I've had one of the sewing books and one of the gardening ones, but I've never had the handyman's book. This one is the one from the 70s. So there is a 50s edition. This one is 1975 printing of this book, but it's just I will definitely be making a notebook out of this one. I'm so excited. It was $1. All of these hardbacks were $1 each. This is the Unicorn book of 1954. I have not outstanding events of the year. I think Unicorn is the name of the publisher. It just has, it's a history book just for the year of 1954. It just is, I don't know, full of really great images. A lot of civil rights stuff in here that I think is really awesome. So I'm very excited. I think the cover of that one is fantastic too. Hi, Zuli. This one is The Life History of the United States, Book 1, The New World Before 1775. This is the only other one that I think if I could have, oh, there's the front. If I could have taken my time, I may not have bought this one, but it was only $1 and I couldn't decide. So I just said, oh, whatever. I'm just going to buy it. I don't know that these are the kind of images that I normally would use in a journal because, you know, they're like, I don't know, colonial. It's not my thing. But when you get back older, right, because it's pre 1775, then you get like these buffalo, and those are pretty cool. Buffalo and like adobe houses and like a big old eagle and all these pictures of the West make me super happy. So it goes back pretty far. Looks like prehistoric even. So the earlier ones I like a lot. I don't know what I would do with, it's just not my aesthetic. That's what my Zoomer would say. She would call it my aesthetic. But it's worth flipping through for $1 for a good cause. So those are the books that I got from the YMCA lady. She's having a sale like to raise money for the YMCA in mid-May, right after I get my second vaccination. So we'll see how I feel, but I feel like I'm going to make myself go even if I'm not feeling 100%. But I think that she is definitely happy to like unload some of it to me early because she's got storage issues. There's so many. I found this on Amazon, but it must have been returned because it was in the Amazon warehouse. I don't know if maybe a couple of it's 100 Flower Fairy postcards that they're illustrated. They're made from Cicely Mary Barker's books, which are super fun. They're like from the 1920s. I don't know why this was like the list price for this is, well, it doesn't even have a US list price. In the UK, it's £15. In the Canada, it's $31. So about $30, but I got it for like $10. And I haven't counted them. It looks to me like they're all there, but they're gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful postcards. They're all postcards. And then in the back, there's like, these are letters. There's a Mallow Fairy. Look at that one. So they're all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. I was really excited. This is the only thing I ordered from Amazon. I don't usually like to get new things. I like to get things at thrift stores, but when I saw this, I could not resist. And I have never seen a used, like at a thrift store or anything, Cicely Mary Barker book. Cicely Mary Barker book. So, I was really excited to get these and I will make good use of them. I think they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. I like fairies. Okay, what else do I have for you today? Okay, I am not going to be able to do this in much order because it is so much stuff. So I'm just going to go. I got this at my local thrift store for $1.99. And it's just a vintage green metal index card box. It had well, it's stuck down in there. I gotta get it out. I can't get it out, but there are rest of them are in there. It had these, the A is stuck down in there, but it had these dividers, and then these cards are in there, and they're like, I don't know how old they are, but they're aged. They're yellowed. They're really cool. I like the postcards too, Shelly. I was very excited about them. And they also had these, it was in there when I got it home. So I don't know if they were supposed to be or not, but they're like just Avery mailing seals. So I got that. I got these Subtraction flashcards. These I love to put in my junk journals. These ones are, can you see, 1962. And they're just plain old math. These ones are subtraction. but they have a nice, like, kind of aged yellowy color, and their whole thing is in here, including the answer card. And I love the box even. So flashcards. I got these at the antique store. They were $8, and I wasn't sure. I think these flashcards were $1. I'm pretty sure they were 99 cents or $1. These were $8, and I wasn't sure what they were, but I decided to get them anyway because they're just inks. And I thought, well, you know what they are? They're for retouching photos, but it's just ink. So I thought there's no reason why I can't use them for anything, right? I don't know how that I would retouch, but this many inks for $8 is a really great deal. So I was and they're vintage, I think, but they work. I played around with them a little bit. I mean, they're still good. So retouching colors for color prints. Pretty sure I'm going to put these up here because I don't want them to spill. I'm pretty sure they're for photography. Okay, here's some stuff I got at the I got this at my local thrift store too. I think I got this the week before, and I can't remember if I showed you or not. I think I did. I did show you that last week, so I'm not going to show it again. All right, here's some stuff I got at the auction. So a lot of this stuff was just, like I said, they have the table, and then it's like, take whatever you want for $1 or for, $2 or whatever it is. And then if you see something you want, you can take it for that price. You can say, like, I want 3 deals, and then you can take 3 things off the table. So I got this cast iron. I think it's a soap dish. I'm going with soap dish, but it's really cool. It was $1, but I want to try doing something that's called like where you can print with rust. And I thought I might be able, I don't know if I can get that to rust. But then I'm like, do I really want to get that to rust? But it would make a really cool print. Anyway, we shall see. I got these books. That was $1. These books were also $1. The whole box. They are Kodak, the photographic negative. It's a whole set. Oh no, not Kodak. Kaye, the photographic negative. These are a copyright 1942, and they're just books like about photography, and they have really cool prints in them, and like just really cool pictures and print, and the box is cool, and everything about them I thought was really cool. I love these chart pages and stuff. They look really good in a journal, and they were $1 for all 4 of them. It means each book was only 25 cents because nobody else wanted them. And I grabbed them. I got a bunch of old books there. I'm going to show you those. So I got this whole pile of old books for $3. So it was like the whole pile was one deal. So it was $3 for all of them. This is the Franklin edition of Tom Brown's School Days. Look how pretty that is. It's embossed. This is like an 1800s book. Oh, I can't even turn this. Yeah. 1887. Look at the cover of that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, the pages are not in great condition. They're very aged, but the cover is stunning. This one is called Paul by E.F. Benson. This one is a little newer, but not much. 1906. Looks like a novel. Never heard of it. This is my favorite one. The Silver Horde by Rex Beach. Look at the cover of this one. Look at how pretty that is. This one was published in 1909. Not pretty. This I loved. It doesn't look like much here because there's nothing fancy about the cover, but it's The Outline of History by H.G. Wells. The spine is gorgeous. The cover itself is kind of boring, but it is literally the entire history of the world. And there's great illustrations. And I look at that. Dinosaurs. I don't know. I got very excited to see this one. It's revised and brought up to the end of the Second World War by Raymond Postgate. Being a Plain History of Life and Mankind. So it's copyrighted 1920, but then this edition is 1949, so brought up to the end of Second World War. This I love. So I was very excited about that one. And then this one is also beautiful. Look at the cover of that one. No, Shelly, don't feel weird. I'm so glad you're here because otherwise I would feel like I was talking to myself because no, there's a couple other people here. I can see that there are people here, but they're not saying hi to me. This one is 1933. But Shelly, I think don't you love that cover? Like, look at that church. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, The Last Adam. Beautiful old books. Okay, so next I'm going to show you. I got this box. It was a huge box of stuff. It was $1. It was under a table, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to get it. I didn't know what was in it, but I saw some lacy stuff sticking up, so I was like, I'll just get it, and it'll be worth it for $1. I also saw the only two things I could see were this mirror, which is not super my style, but I think one of my girls will like it. So I'm probably going to pass that on to one of my girls. And this lace. So the lace is not, it's not vintage or anything, but it's pretty. So, but then I got into it and I saw that there was a bedding set that's this like white with Battenberg type lace, and there's pillowcases and a bed skirt and a duvet. So I can't even show you the duvet, it's too big. So that was totally worth it. But and then it had some little handkerchiefs, which also I would have paid $1 for by themselves. So I would have paid more than $1 for them by themselves. So these little handkerchiefs made it like, this is like a dresser thingy, I guess. Like you would maybe put it over your dresser, but it's really pretty with that Battenberg. This will be nice and like make a nice journal cover or something. And then there's a couple of really pretty embroidered, this looks like machine embroidery, but still embroidered napkins or maybe guest towel type things. I don't know. They look a little big, kind of thick for a hanky, but they're still pretty. And then this look at this mother. Not pretty. Someone put the date, put a 50-cent sticker on here in 2003. And then I found this, and I don't know how old this is, but somebody wrote in pencil on the back to Edna from it looks like Malda in pencil. I wish they had dated it, but this feels and looks old to me. It says jewels, and then it's hinged. It opens like that, and it's wood burned. Anyway, so these little hankies or whatever they are, and the jewel box was worth it. But when I don't have it. I've taken it out of the box, and I will have to show it to you when I get to it. But I found something in this box that made the whole thing worthwhile. like by far. But I also found this was in there. I don't even know what in the world I'll do with it, but it's a chair seat. And it's leather, but it's like hard as a rock leather. So, I mean, it doesn't bend. It doesn't bend at all. But it's really pretty. And I think I can think of something to do with it. We shall see. But it was $1. So, you know, I mean, it was in the box and the whole box cost $1. I really want to show. Oh, here, I'm going to go ahead and find the thing that was in there. So I think I'm going to have to show you this whole bag. So I got a bunch of ephemera. I'm just going to show it all to you now. I was going to do it last, but this is going to take a while. And I don't know if I don't want you guys to leave because this is the coolest stuff. Let me see. Oh, I got so much like cute little things. Where is that? I thought I stuck it in this box. No, I didn't stick it in this box. Where did I put it? Well, we're going to have to wait till I find it then because I did not put it in here. But it is the coolest thing. You definitely want to hang around till I find it. So I bought, oh, this is just the tissue that you'll see in a minute. I got some more like linens, and it was wrapped in this tissue, and they were from the 30s. So I was like, well, there's some tissue paper from the 30s. So I saved it. I got these Cowboy Postcards. Look at that. They got some water damage, but I don't mind. I love them. Look at that one with the wolves. Prairie wolves of the West. Look at the big old Texas Longhorn. Anyway, these are really, really cool. And they are copyrighted 1935. Look at a buffalo. I got these little, I don't know how old these are. They're not dated, but it's a little packet of pictures from Paris. I wish they were dated, but they're not. Like, there's the Eiffel Tower, though. So there's just a little set of teeny tiny photos. Somebody's selling his art. Ooh, from Paris. So there's a whole set of them in there. Actually on the sides here it says what each one is, but they're numbered on there. Oh, they are numbered on here. Oh, that's cool. They're in French though, so who knows what that says? Not me. Anyway, even the little package for this is absolutely adorable. I wish these had a date on them. No date though. But little Paris packet. Junita would love those. I might have to send her one. Oh, I found it. Okay, so this is the thing that was in the bottom of that box, and I was really excited about it. It's just a little diary. But then when I looked closer, I would have been excited about it regardless. It's like a little leather diary, but can you see that? 1924. And when I opened it, it's all like written in the whole book. Someone named Mrs. E.D. Allen wrote just mostly the weather, you know, pleasant, warmer. Doctor feels a little better. I feel like Doctor is her husband. Quite good today. I am no good. Got a card from Edward. That's so sad. Edward, I don't know, because I feel like E.D. Allen, like that might be her husband too. So I'm not sure. But look at this. This is my favorite little bit of this. She bought a corset for $1.19 on January 19th, 1924. So this is my favorite little thing. I'm definitely not putting that in my junk journal, but I think I might scan it and so I can use the pages without ruining them. Then I got a pile of, on one of those garage sale tables, they had a whole pile of these old pictures, not those though. And I grabbed the whole pile. It was like, you know, one deal, the whole pile. So I got this one. this little girl and her book. I thought that was sweet. It's a photographer in Bradford, Ohio. And this looks like a brother and sister to me. Cutie patooties. Oh, it's a postcard. Or it looks like someone might have stamped it. And then this picture is so fun. Like, look at these people drinking their beer. Isn't that so cute? So I was really excited about that. And then this was just in there too. It's kind of in rough shape, but it's like a car, like an old car in a garage and an old tractor. So there's that. And I also got this. It's a thoroughfare plan of London for the Olympics. Summer Olympics in 1948, and it's just a map of London. That's so cool. So I was really happy about that. And I got, these came, I got some, looks like some blue chip stamps and green stamps. So they were in my little ephemera stack. Oh, and then at my local antique store, which remember last week I told you, they have like a box of ephemera that's $1. And so I got these pictures from that box. So I loved this one. I don't know how old it is. There's no dates or anything. Looks like maybe 20s to me. They just like, I could tell a story about these people. And I loved this little girl, look, feeding a deer. And I got this one I loved. Yeah, an old wedding picture. They don't look super happy. I hope they were happier than they look. But look at her dress. Isn't that gorgeous? And one more. What's in this one? Oh, and this, like, I don't know. She's like a flapper lady. Maybe. She's got a flapper hairdo. So I got, that's my ephemera pile. Oh, yeah, that's it. Pretty. Oh no, I've got a little more. Hold on. So I showed you these cowboy pictures and my Paris stuff. Let's see what's here. This lady was in that pile that I got at the auction, and this little baby, I think that's where these came from, and some more cowboys. So look at how cute those are. These are like more cartoonish, and also from the 30s, 1939. And Puzzles for All. So this is like a little puzzle book from, I don't know, there's no date, but it is old. I'm going to say at least the 20s. It's a little book of puzzles from the 20s. And this is Compliments of Paul Maine, Your International Dealer. And it's just a little notebook. This one's actually blank. Farmer's Memo Book. And this is a postcard from the Miami Hotel in Dayton, Ohio. They must have gone to Dayton or something, and because there was a bunch of stuff from Dayton. And I loved this too. It's a little expense account. I got this at the antique store though, this one. Oh, there's a couple. I forgot I put those in there. And it's filled out. So it's like there's a trip to Buffalo in here and to Niagara Falls. And it's just filled out. And I thought that was really cool. It's from, I want to say I saw in here that it was in 20s. Oh, no, 40s, 1947. And then I got these two little cards at the antique store too. So this one is very Victorian looking. Till we meet again, Agnes. that pretty? Some of these cards, what I'll do is scan them in so I can use them without, you know, only using them once. And a little Christmas card, kitty. Look, to Herbert from Thelma. And this I got at the auction for, I want to say $2. And the cover is disaster. It's pretty rough. The inside is in good shape though, and it's never been used. It's a baby book, copyright 1915 by artist by Meta Morris Grimble. And it's just this like beautiful baby book. And I will definitely scan this in and put it on Etsy as a printable, I think. Like, look at those pictures. And so the inside pages are in fantastic condition. The outside is a little on the rough side. It's like more than a little. It's falling apart, which is sad because it's really pretty and it feels like silky. I don't know if it's actually silk, but it feels as if it might be. Oh, smile, not smoke. I was like, okay. I didn't think I was going to go back and look later and see if anybody was actually smoking in those, like, that made you say that. Okay, so that's my ephemera pile for this week. I'm going to put that right there. What else am I going to show you right now? Okay, so I went to the antique store and I bought a few things. Those pictures I showed you. I think I got a few more things that I already showed you as well. Hold on. Oh, and hold on. I'm trying to find because I did get a couple other things that I just kind of tucked in here. Yeah. So I bought these. There's always also a box that's full of little handkerchiefs that are $1. So I got more than those. Where are you? Well, I can't find them. I mean, I can find them. They're here. Everything I bought is here, but well, I'll show them to you in a little bit. But so I got some of them, right? Like here's one that's all embroidered, little cloth, super pretty. I don't know. It's also like painted or stamped at the top and then embroidered all the way down. And I love these. I love them. I have a little collection of them going. This one's not embroidered or anything, but it's printed. It's very pretty. And so I was buying them and he said, what do you do with those? Do you like wash them and use them? And I said, no, I put them in my junk journals. And then I told him what a junk journal was. And he's like, come over here for a minute. And I followed him and he had bought a dresser to put in his shop. And the dresser was filled with vintage linens that he did not want. And he said, if you want to go through this, you can take any of them you want for free. And I was like, well, if you're just getting rid of them, I'll just take all of them if you want. And he's like, sure, thank you. You're doing me a favor. So he gave me this massive, like it's a trash bag full of vintage linens. Some of them are neater than others, like cooler. There's some in here that are really neat. These napkins are probably the least thing I got excited about. They're kind of boring. And I don't think they're that old. So there's a whole set of those. I think probably 8. And this tablecloth, which is also probably not super old. It's pretty though. I think I might use that for the holidays. The napkins I might even just donate. I'm not sure. Let's see. But those two things are really the only things that I got that I was like, because there's some like these are linen, little linen. Oh, this was like someone's kitchen towel or something. It's I'd have to see if I could get that clean enough to use for anything. But these are linen, little doily type things. This is a little like a linen napkin of some kind, maybe a cocktail napkin. Oh my God, there's so much stuff in here, you guys. Yeah, just some pretty plain, like this is just a plain hanky. So some of it is was not fantastic, which is probably why he didn't want to put it in the shop, but um I will use it. Like I might dye these, I could dye these plain ones or paint on or just play around with. These are applique and I think they're kind of cool. Pillowcases, and they're definitely vintage, superior quality. But someone has hand appliqued this fabric onto there. And they're nice, like thick, probably cotton. I love these napkins. So there's a bunch of these little, like kind of smallish cocktail napkins in here. I love this one because I love the color. These are linen. This is linen. There's 2 of those at least. There's another one of the yellow trim. There's a whole set of these. I don't have any clue what that might be. It's too thin. You wouldn't use it for like a napkin or anything. It looks like maybe it was like a guest towel, you know, like hanging on a guest towel rack, but like one that you wouldn't actually ever use because it's very thin. It's just for looks. But there's the pink one. I'm gonna put that one aside because I'll show you the whole set. That one's kind of gross. But they're pretty, but kind of gross. So there's more of, I have a bunch of these and a bunch of these little coastery looking ones. Look at these with all of this. These are linen and they have all of this crochet. Okay, let me see. Oh, so there's more of those. This is an apron. I love the fabric on this one. It's got this kind of Pennsylvania Dutch feel. These are painted, like toll painted. Not quite my style, but let's see what I can do with those. This little edged doily thingy, and then these I love. This is my style here. Look at these embroidered. It's a little set of embroidered, like more maybe those bathroom towels or something that you wouldn't really want your guests to use. Look at how pretty those are. I'm pretty sure that's what these are. The size is like, you know, what you would put out for your guests. Someone with a K, maybe a Catherine or something. This is super pretty. It's it needs to be bleached, but it's linen, like cutout work. And more of these little doily or little hankies. There's another of those. Totally, it's so pretty. This one is embroidered again. These are hand embroidered too. They're not like those are cross stitch or embroidery, and they're hand done. This is just a plain white pillowcase, but it's definitely vintage and it's thick and nice, like really nice material. And I think that it's like something I could dye or just play around with in some way. There's another one of these. So there's a blue one. So we have pink and blue and white. There's that. What else is in here? I'm going to have to make some. I thought there's a couple of definite men's handkerchiefs in here, and I thought I could use those in that handyman journal. There's another one of these. It's been discolored. They're pretty old, I think. But you can probably see if I can wash that. And oh, and then these are kind of lace edged pillowcases. There's a little set of those, and a this is a probably a tablecloth. I could have sworn there was some napkins in here. There probably was, and I just don't have my hands on them. But or maybe that was these cocktail ones that I thought matched. Where did they go? The stripy ones here. I don't. I thought they might match, but they don't. But I love this. There's definitely 3 of these. I'm missing some. But anyway, you get the idea. Tons and tons of this free. He just gave it to me. I was like, oh my goodness, thank you. How sweet was that? So I got that. I got this also at the antique store. It's not an antique, but it is vintage. It's a plastic. Well, I'm not gonna be able to open it. Bucket, and I'm keeping my slow stitching stuff in here. But I got this at the auction, and it was just a French's mustard jar of buttons for $1. So I've just got my slow stitching in there. I did not get that. This was $1. It came empty, but this probably was a sewing kit. I like it a lot. The best thing that was in, let me show you, the best thing that was in that button, I dumped out all the buttons. Hold on, you probably can't hear me. To go through it, to see what I could find in there. And there wasn't anything super special, but I loved these little metal bits. They look like they're old buckles, like maybe for, at first I thought they were for like overalls or something, but I thought, no, they're too delicate. You know what I think they are? I think they're for like corset straps or bra straps, kind of. But although I wouldn't want that metal on a bra, but that's what they look like to me. And I don't know what the heck this is, but I like it. That could definitely go on one of my junk journal, like just as a thing. And I got this at the auction, and I was extraordinarily excited. It's a mess, but it's broken, and that I don't even care. It's like a beaded 1920s flapper purse. It's falling apart, but it's so pretty. Look at how pretty that is. I'm definitely going to do something with that. Hi, Shelly's daughter. What's her name? What's your daughter's name? I don't remember. I feel like I knew it at one point, and I don't remember. Oh, I love this next thing. So they had, in the garage sale part, they had of the auction, they had these, and then these are, I gotta get some of this stuff out of the way. Linda. Hi, Linda. So they had these, which are 2 metal cases, and when I open them, they are full of slides. These are just regular 35 millimeter slides. And you can see here, they're like, there's a California reunion, McLean reunion, 1972, Christmas, Florida, 1965, Colorado, 1960, Christmas, 1959. So it's just all of these color photos. And I have not even the slightest idea what I'm going to do with them, but they are so cool. And then they were selling the projector, and I won the slides, and some other guy, he went like super high. I went up to like $15 for the projector, and then I was like, never mind. I don't really want the projector that much. So he really wanted that projector, and he went up pretty high for it, but I won the slides, which is what I really wanted anyway. So there's these that are like late 50s to early 70s. And then I haven't even looked in the other one. We shall look together. I was very excited by this, though. These are earlier. So these are 1954. It looks like they did not do as good a job of labeling this. It just kind of says 1954 with some arrows, and then they're not in here all the way. But these are like 1950s, just family photos. There's some kids, and I wish you could see these. There's some kids and playing in a lake. There's some people moving house. So anyway, these are, I just think these are super cool, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to think of something. You can buy like a little machine that will scan these. Oh, there's some, I wonder, 1954. That looks like military, but I don't know in 1954 where they would have been. But I'm just, yeah, these are just super neat. This batch here, they're just like all over. They're not in there good. It's a baby picture. They're so cool. There's a mom giving her baby a bath in the sink. Anyway, I think they're super neat. I love them. It's just me and you, Shelly. I do these, and I figure someday people will care about my stuff. People watch the replay, so. Forest scene. Oh, anyway, I loved these. Some of these have writing on them. Flight line, 1954. Anyway, so I got those at the auction. And what else is in there? Oh, I got another. So in the front of the auction, where they have what they consider the good stuff, I won these, like, oh, sorry, Shelly, hold on. Oh, I forgot. This goes in my ephemera, but it's like a vintage sewing machine manual, 1916. Look how cool that is. I'll put that with my ephemera. So I got these pictures. This one I got just in the garage sale part, and it was probably $1, but it's like hand drawn. Paul Whitney Hunter. I don't know. Might do a little research there. But I thought it was really pretty. It's definitely my aesthetic. I was really happy to get that. Okay, so I got these pictures. I'm going to show them to you. I won this whole lot. So it was just one lot with all the pictures. There's no dates, and I can't get to the picture without, because there's paper glued to the back of the frame. So I'll have to take them apart if I want to try to get to the picture. But there's this little girl. Look how cranky she is. She does not look happy. Does not. This is I'm guessing a print of FDR signing something. I could get to that one pretty easy. I wonder if I could get to it now. See if there's a date on there or some information. This was just in with the rest of this stuff, though. I did not like buy this one separate or anything. No info. So just a picture of FDR framed, and there's a little girl and her dolly. This one's falling apart, but it's a woman and her baby. Oh, this is really pretty. Beautiful handwriting. Is that someone's handwriting? What? To brother from Katerina. But, man, look at her handwriting. I wonder, that looks like a stamp almost. But look at the baby. I don't know. I can't get into that, but it's very Victorian looking. There's another little girl who doesn't look very happy to be getting her picture taken. Oh, I loved this one. This is my favorite one. These little twins, maybe, or sisters. And, oh, I've got like a collection of very cranky little girls. So I think I won this whole set of, except for the FDR picture, the rest of these, like their family pictures or something, were cranky girls running this family. They were, I think I want to say I won them for $15. It was one of the more expensive things that I got at the auction, but I loved them. And I likely will unframe them so that I can scan them in and use them for something like the printouts, and then like put them back in their frames. And I might just hang them on my wall. They're really neat. And I got this. I don't know. This was $1, and I grabbed it at the last minute. I just stuck some more of my slow stitching stuff in there. It's just like a little metal box. It's very old and kind of rusty, and I love it. I love things that are like that. So that's that. And last thing in this box is, this is made in Japan, but it's a pretty little bird dish. I think I'll probably keep, usually what I do with things like this is keep pencils and pens in them, or art supplies of some kind. But I thought that was pretty. We are getting down to the end, kind of. Oh, okay. So I bought this quilt at the thrift store. It's $5. But it was half off because at this particular thrift store, everything that was dated past April 7th was half off. So I got this for $2.50. My favorite, I'll show you my favorite little square. I love the little peacock feather one. And I loved, there's one, where'd it go? Hold on, I'm going to show you. My favorite square is, well, there's several that I really like. Oh, here's my favorite one though, these houses. So cute. I loved these houses, and I also really like these blue roses. So anyway, I got that little quilt. I got this at the auction. It was in with a bunch of linens, which I'm trying to think of where they are because I'm not seeing them. But this was in the box with them, and I was really, when I opened it, so this is a Fanny Farmer Fresh Candies 2-pound chocolate box. And can you see in there? It says Bill Rossley, $214.39. So someone named Bill gave this to whoever bought this on Valentine's Day 1939. So anyway, I love that. And it's got some string in here and an embroidery hoop, and I don't know what this is. No clue. Any ideas? My two best guesses were maybe some kind of like, cake mascara or something, or paint, like water paint. It looks pigmented, but nothing comes off even when you get it wet. So I don't know what it is, but it came in there, whatever it is. So there's that. And then this was like underneath the table. Oh, there's all those linen. This was underneath the table, and I was prepared to fight for it. And nobody, one lady bid against me, and she stopped at $6. So I got her for $7. And it's like a big full-size quilt, handmade, hand-pieced, hand-stitched. It's not machine stitched. It's, it's a little bit falling apart in places, but I was very excited for this. So $7 for this. I think that what I will do with this, because I don't know that I would put it on a bed, although I haven't decided, but I could. This is washed, and this is as clean looking as I could get it. I might try washing it again and see if I can get it cleaner. But I don't know that it goes. I don't know how old it is. It looks, this looks very 60s, or I just really don't even know anything about it. But it's beautiful and I love it. And I think I'm going to end up using it for junk journals, but I'm not sure. I haven't got up the nerve yet to think about cutting it into pieces. We shall see though. Okay. Oh my God. So I got a bunch of I got several quilts this week. So this is actually a pillow sham. It's also hand quilted, not machine quilted. It's handmade. It's beautiful. It was $5 at the antique store across the street from my office. So I thought that was lovely, and I'm very excited about it. Oh my golly. Oh, here's the rest of. So these are the other ones I got at that one antique store, and then the guy said, "What do you do with those?" And I told him, and then he gave me all those other ones. So there's 2 gorgeous lacy ones. It's like super delicate, like Chantilly lace or something. I don't know, but they're beautiful. There's 2 of those. These 2, they're machine stitched. They probably came as a set, together, but they are gorgeous. And this one. So I bought those from his dollar thing, and then he gave me all those other ones. And he always, like, I bring him up all the stuff I want, and then he always gives me a good deal. So I bought this big lot for I had to bid against people for it. I want to say it was $12. All the rest of this stuff I'm about to show you was $12. So there's lacy stuff. These are handmade. These someone made this, probably the lady who's keeping string in her chocolate box. So there's a couple of lacy thingies. There's a whole set of these damask. They're like damask. I think that's what that's called. Probably rayon. I feel like this is these came from this. It says viscose rayon yarn. It's made of viscose rayon yarn. I feel like this is from here. I don't know how old these are, but I think this color is got this icy blue is a very 50s vibe to me. So, but I'm not sure. There's a ton of them, 12 at least of these napkins. And then there's also a humongous placemat, and it's got a Christmas vibe to me, and I feel like I'm going to use this keep it and use it at Christmas time. Super pretty. There was this, which I don't know. This probably also a tablecloth. It's very sheer though, like super see-through. Maybe well, I wanted to say it was curtains, but there's no, nothing to hang it from. So let me see. I don't actually really know what this is, but it's pretty. I don't know, but I always look for really pretty vintagey linens, and I find them pretty easily because people hold on to them and they pass them down to their grandkids or whatever, and then eventually they end up in a thrift store or an auction. This icy pink also has a very 50s vibe to me. That's what I'm going to go with, but I'm not sure, but it will be so pretty in junk journals. This is never even been used. Pure linen. So just 4 little cocktail or luncheon napkins and 4 placemats. They're super pretty and pink and feminine and lovely and linen, which I love. I loved these. These were right on the top of this, and they made me so happy. They were like little embroidered chickens. roosters. I don't know what the heck this is, except that I thought maybe you stuck like a goblet bottom on there. Like you put your goblet, like the round bottom of a goblet in there. That would have to be a very specific size to work. But it could be, right? I don't know what else they would be. What would you do with that? I just don't even know what. I don't know what you would do with that. I might have to do some research. And then a little set of napkins that match. Looks like 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. 12 of these. So with the little chicken. Bye, Shelly. Hi, Nancy. Oh, let me see that picture, Nancy. Oh, he does. This guy? Is this the one you mean? The guy on the far right in front of Frances Perkins. I don't know who Frances Perkins. Wouldn't recognize Frances Perkins, but this guy's tie is short. Look, it doesn't barely go to his belly. So is that him signing the? I'm gonna look this up. The Social Security bill. Very interesting. Thank you for that info. Bye. I don't know if Shelly's still here or not. Let's see what else I have in here. A bunch of this. Somebody donated probably like their grandmother's tatting or something, but there's all of this lace or doily type lace stuff that's handmade. Like this is not machine made and it's not store bought and it's gorgeous. And look, these are there's 3 of these and they're beautiful. Gorgeous, just real delicate lace. Isn't that pretty? So there's 3 of those and a whole pile of these. I feel like maybe at some point maybe she would have like sewn these together and made a blanket cover or something, because there's a pile of these and they're too small to be like they're too small to be tablecloths or anything. I guess it could be doilies like over the back of your chair or something. I'm not sure. There's a lot of them. And then a lot of these as well, which just makes me think she was going to put these together into a blanket at some point, because there's a ton of these. There's probably 10 of them that all match, and they're definitely handmade. And again, they're like not placematty. I don't know what they are, but they're beautiful. Gorgeous. These made me very happy because I love embroidered things. I always look for embroidery, real linen, and like printed with floral. Those are my favorites. And I love to put them in my journals. So these are linen again, and like embroidered, that's cross stitch, and then this edging. So there's a purple, a yellow, a blue, and a pink. Isn't that cute? Bye. And this little those are napkins. So they're napkins, and then it has a matching tablecloth. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. Look at that. Can you see that? Look how pretty that is. It's a little linen tablecloth that somebody embroidered by hand. And yeah, this box was so worth $7. This is also a tablecloth. It's linen and it's got this cut work. It's beautiful. And these pink napkins, probably. I've got like a lifetime supply of cloth napkins. Ooh, my little metal pieces. A lifetime supply of little linen little cloth napkins. I don't know. It's made of Dracon, whatever that is. Dracon. Dip in sudsy water, avoid bleach. I think this is probably a tablecloth. It's still in the packaging with the ribbon and everything. It's got the little Kaye West Creations. Anyway, it's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Whatever Dracon is, it feels like rayon-y. And this is we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, guys. It's probably pretty good because I've been talking a long time. So this this Kate was inside that little heart box. So these were like, this is that cut work, like you do the stitching and then cut away the linen. So someone left their needle in there. So there's that one. Like, here's one that they finished. See, so they did the stitching and then they cut away the linen, and you get that. So this is one they finished, and this one they have not finished yet. They did not finish. This is so I think this is a biscuit, like you put bread in there in a basket or something and do that. And I'll show you why I think that, because there's one here. Where is it? Look at this one. It says hot biscuits. So it's the same shape. So I'm going to call this, oh, it says it right there. Hot rolls and hot biscuits. There's another one that she had not finished making that was this kind of lacy work. It looks like you pull the threads for this. I wonder how you do that. I don't have any idea. Bread. She was making a lot of bread stuff. It's a little napkin or something. There's a bunch of these. These are hankies, I think. But why there's like 20 of them, who knows? These feel it might be napkins. They're either napkins or hankies. They're kind of thin, but a little substantial for a hanky, maybe. A little small for a napkin, so who knows? But they are lovely. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, and this is a different pattern. 13, 14, 15, 16 of them. My goodness. And then I got this at my Goodwill. It was like in a Ziploc bag, and it's somebody's quilting. So they made these quilt squares. These are machine stitched, but by hand. So not from a, not manufactured. The fabric on these looks more modern, maybe 90s, this one, but yeah, or early 2000s. This looks very early 2000s to me. This is my favorite one here. I love this rose pattern. This one is sewn together to this one. And then there's blues. And then this one, it has 4 pound, or it's big. Isn't that pretty? I think it's pretty. So, one last thing. Here it is. So I got this also at the Goodwill. It was $3.50. I think it's a wall hanging, but it's brocade. And I thought I saw Rosemary Morris. I watched one of her videos, and she had a traveler's notebook that was covered, like the cover was made of brocade. So I wanted to try making one of those. So I got very excited when I saw this because it's gorgeous, beautiful brocade. And I think that it will make lovely notebook covers. So that is that. And I think that is, oh no, I keep forgetting. I forgot to show this to you last time, and I almost just forgot again. And I really want to show it to you because, Ruby, can you come help me? It's really super neat. Oh, thank you. I'll just put it down over there. gotta dig it out. Hold on a second. It's buried. That's why I keep forgetting it. Ah. Oh, I'm struggling. I am getting buried under my Goodwill and auction finds. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I got this, which is like an old, probably 50s train case, and I loved that. But I also, it wasn't full of anything, it was empty. But at the same time at Goodwill, I got, you guys, wait till you see this. It's so cool. No. I'm sorry, I'm like dropping linens all over. Okay, stay. Okay, I got this box. It was kind of a lot for Goodwill, $5, but it was full of buttons on the thing. And look, like 1920s mother of pearl buttons on the card. There's 2 of this one. It's missing 1 button, but look how cute those are. Was so excited to see those. And then there's just all of these very neat. I don't know how old. I was able to find those and see that they're 1920s. These are 15 cents. I'm gonna go with they're very old. But there's just all of these old buttons on cards. Lucky Day. These are just loose buttons that looks like people saved off. Someone saved off their garments. This is like a button sampler. I don't know. It's like a sampler. There's 1 of each kind of button. Look at these. They look like, I don't know what they look like. La Mode. There's 2 of those. 59 cents. I really wish there were dates on these, and of course there's not, but they are very neat. 29 cents. Costumers by Pearlmate. Anyway, La Chic, 29 cents. 34 cents on sale. Little green ones. I don't know what these are. They look like cabbages. They're not supposed to be cabbages, but that's what they look like. Plain old men's shirt buttons. There's another Lucky Day. Anyway, I got very happy when I saw these. And so I bought them for $5, which was totally worth every single penny. And then there's loose buttons that are just tied together with string. Several sets of those, different ones. Like, look at these. How pretty are those? So I got these buttons. And then, I don't know. The shoulder strap is not there, but these are Betty Kaye's adjustable shoulder straps. The card was in there without, which, you know that made me happy. Ephemera makes me happy. So I got those, but they also had a ginormous, somebody must have donated their grandmother's sewing box or something, because they had a ginormous Ziploc bag that was filled with trim. So all of these bias tapes, look at that one. I know Rosemary said that she was thinking about doing a circus tent caboodle kit, and if she did, like, that's coming out for sure. There's like lacy ones, and I don't even know how to tell you, yellow ones. There's probably 50 of them, of just like every single kind that you can imagine. 8 for $1. So they definitely, I think, belonged to the same person. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Velcro, the time savers. little lacy seam tapes. Well, looks like they some of them have a price on them, but they were in a Ziploc bag, and I think I paid $3 for the entire thing. It looks like they started to price them and then just put them all in a bag at the end of the day. Wrights seam binding. Look at that. How cool is that? No date, of course, but beautiful. Like this one came with a little thread. So anyway, that was something I wanted to show you last week, and I forgot. I didn't get the buttons or the case or the trim this week. That was last week at my Goodwill, but I forgot to show you because it was under my desk. That's all I've got for today. My auction is every Tuesday, and I'm just saying, if you like hauls, you might want to subscribe because I'm definitely going to be getting some cool stuff, and I like to share it. It makes me happy. So I will talk to you again soon. I am going to sign off. Thank you for being here. What did I drop? Oh my God. Thank you for being here. And I got to go and bury myself from a pile of linen. So you guys all have a good night. Bye.